So this was about 48 hours after the microneedling treatment. I always get a lot more bruising right around my eyes, but it's actually not too bad. I think this time is it's healing up faster than the last time. So I'm going to color correct these areas to try to get rid of the redness. So I'm going to show you how I can color correct using a contour called Aspen. It will cancel out the redness. And I'm just going to tap it in with my finger. It won't completely cover. I mean, you might see a little bit kind of showing through, but it does a really good job of canceling the unwanted tone so it's not as obvious. And then I'm going to go over this with my regular highlight foundation color. So this can be done under your foundation. A lot of people use this just to correct any redness on the face, especially if you have rosacea. So this is a cream makeup. So it blends really easily. Even if you get it on a little bit dark in some areas, it's really easy to just blend it away seamlessly. Isn't it crazy how well it gets rid of the redness? There's still a little bit of darkness in the areas where there was a high concentration of red, but I can go over that with my concealing or my brightening highlight. And I'm just taking the smallest amount and dabbing it in. I'm doing it with my finger because my skin is really sensitive and I didn't want to use a brush on my skin right now. I feel like I have more control when I use my finger. And I didn't want to cause any more redness from from the brush, just because my skin is so sensitive and wimpy. It turns red really easy. So there, I don't know if you can see, covered it pretty well. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the Demi, the peach colored one, in those areas that are a little darker. Now, because I'm trying to conceal all that microneedling redness, I'm using a lot more product than I normally would. I'm adding this to the areas where there's a little more darkness. And if there's any, like that blue undertone that we see from dark circles, this helps to cancel that out. Put it on my eyelid. Evens out the skin tone there. I have some little veins in my eyelid, so this kind of neutralizes that unwanted tone and conceals. And then if I put eyeshadow on, it will help it to last all day and not crease. A little bit of foundation. Actually, I'm gonna use my finger. This brush is pretty soft, so it's not bothering my skin. I'm just gonna add a little bit of cheek color. get covered pretty good. What do you think? There you have it. Color corrected.